Hello, and welcome back to Winter Burrow. Last episode, our auntie got snatched. We met a frog named Bufo on the way to go save her. We helped him rebuild his house, and we unlocked the Shadow Pines or something like that. However, there is a lot of stuff at home that we can fix with the wood from those places, and I would like to do that. For now, I want to focus on fixing whatever this is. It's a broken nook. This could be a good place to rest. And I need 3 of the oak planks and 8 flax balls. And I think I can also, yes, I can upgrade my backpack with some rope. And it gives me 4 more inventory slots, which would be amazing. So we're gonna do that really quickly. Really quick, gonna make a little rope and make this backy packy. Unique item obtained, Hacker's Backpack. It was invented by the adventurous wild mice who live south of here amid craggy rocks and thorns. So do I have more inventory now? Oh, I gotta equip it. How do I take that off to then unequip it? Or do I just swap it out? I'm gonna put my extra backpack away. And what I found out was that this is like huge. I thought it was just like these little slots up here. It's huge. We're gonna get a bunch of sticks and fiber before it turns nighttime. That way I have a bunch of resources while I'm on the go. And you know what? Now that I have, the inventory space, I could just go over here and get those blue mushrooms that I think are actually better. Found some granite. I'm also freezing to death. So I'm just really quick gonna run to Bufo's. Yep, my controller is vibrating, meaning I'm about to start freezing to death soon. Yay! Go, 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 go. Did I make it? Okay, I lost a little bit of health, but I am, in fact, fine. I'm gonna get those mushrooms I was talking about and then go the fuck home. There's some here. Okay, I am getting cold really, really fast. This might have to wait till morning. In fact, it is gonna have to wait till morning, and I'm gonna light this bonfire that is somewhere over here, and then I think I can sleep by it. I'm just gonna do that. Hello? Hello? I don't have my kindling. Well, let's run to Bufo's again. Ah! God damn, girl. Oh, go. Okay, empty my inventory. So I will be bringing my kindling with me from now on because that was low-key kind of scary. And are the mushrooms in my basement grown? How long do they take to... No, they're not fully grown. Okay, I do have to water them. I guess now we just wait. Nap time. Alright, let's go. Back into what I remember being called the Shadow Pines. Big red mushrooms here, and I assume they're pretty good. So I'm gonna take as many as I can. There's a fur tuft. Yoink. What are these? Blueberries! Watery sweet flesh swaddled in a silken blue skin. I don't like blueberries. Hello? Ooh. Squirrel friend. Hello. Not tusk. Brew herbs in a kettle, brew leaves in a pot. Simmer it and steep it, then pour it out. Pour it out. How to help me? How'd it go again? Oh, hush, stranger. Don't make fun of my British impression. Don't see much mice around here. Matter of fact, I don't see much of anyone. Haha. You look lost and cold and hungry, or is that me? Hello. Do you know where the owl lives? Well, pull my tail, stranger. I would help you, but I can hardly help myself. See, I worked hard to be ready for snowy season, saved up lots of supplies. I did a swell job of stashing them all over Shadow Pines. Maybe a little too swell. With all this snow and slush, I can't tell me stash spots from a hole in the ground. Not to mention the feathers and talons and big beaten wings. Wait an acorn stowing second. Perhaps I do remember something. A screeching terror right round where one of my stashes went. Say, stranger, how handy are you with a shovel? I can help. You can? Well, twist my tail, stranger. You're a real deal, true blue. Well, you're an awful big help. Here, you'll need this. A granite shovel! Best I recall, there should be 2 stashes buried around these parts. Good news is, I remember marking each stash to make them real easy to find come winter. One was round a house, I think. A small one, all slow and twirly. And the other was next to a tree. That don't help. Oh, it was a pine tree, I'm sure of it. That don't help either. Think it's about time I lost my scarf. No, I'm wearing that right now. Where's the other scarf? Oh, my head is spinning now. Bad news, that's all I remember. Still, you dig up those stashes and bring them back. I'll do my best to pay it forward. Happy hunting, stranger. Stop it if you need to sit and toast just tell the spell. Alright, so let's go back home and see what I need to make that shovel. Can I not just dig it up with this, or does this take more stamina? I don't know what's worse or better. Oh, pine cones. What do these give? What is that? Pine seed. A soft, pale, Moorish little nut lies within every seed casing. I need to figure out what Moorish means, because I don't know what Moorish means. I'm gonna give this thing a whack. Ooh, okay, you don't take much damage at all. Perish. He dropped ant meat. Sinewy ants make a surprisingly good source of protein. This is true. Someone left their scarf off that tree. Did not just mention a scarf, so I guess it's here then. Okay, I'll need a better shovel. Okay, so that's where that one is. Good to know. And I assume this will be... Oh, I can get up here. I was gonna say, I assume that this will be unlocked later, but I think you can just get back there. Yarp. There's a backpack. A campfire kit? I can just make a campfire? When far from the warmth of home, a campfire can serve you temporary comfort. What's this way? Another ant. Get 'em! I've noticed the combat so far seems to be pretty easy. Oh, wow. I'm freezing quickly. Okay, hold on. Go back to Gnaw Tusk. Then we shall go home and craft the shovel. Can I get in here? Yes. Hello. You shall perish by my hand. And my inventory's full. Voss's dice. Inventory's full. Great. Perfect. And I don't have any room for the mushrooms, so I'm gonna drop the oak logs and grab all these. Are you fucking serious, dude? Okay, I'm gonna go home and empty my inventory. What do I need to make the shovel? I think I need tufts of fur to make that. Yes, and I don't have any. Then make the shovel. Doink. Put my other shovel away. And it is almost nighttime, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. And I assume with all these new mushrooms, I can cook up a bunch of these. Yes. Craft wall. And off we trot. Okay, there was some granite up in here that I want. And I can use the stones I get from this to repair my staircase to my attic. Anything else up here? There's some more granite stuff, fur tuft up there, flint right there. I don't need flint right now. Some more granite over here, and I am just gonna run over and pick it up and then run away. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We've arrived at Bufo's, and now we go north to Shadow Pines. And I believe he said his little doohickey was up here. Yes, right here. Huzzah. And then he said there was another one that was just by a pine tree. So that's awesome and totally helps. Let's go back up. Take a left. Anything? What? Someone left their house out there in the cold. Did not Tusk mention a shell? It's not like there are so many around. I don't remember mentioning a shell, but here we are. I think we're done here, right? Yup. There's big prickly vines in every other direction, so pick this for Tusk, and we're gonna go back to not Tusk. I have your herbs. You can take it you can take it sweet. Healthy to you, warm you from your whiskers to your Huh. What was I chatting about? Oh, hi stranger. How's the stash hunt going? I found them both. I don't know what to say, but suppose I can start with thank you. I've been going it alone for so long I forgot what it's like to have helping Paul. Matter of fact, I forget more than I remember lately. Suppose that's why the huddle cut me loose. Where they see the squirrel who can't find the acorns ain't much a squirrel at all. But not you, stranger. In fact, Shadow Pines feels bright with you lighting it up. Wait a bud plucking second, that's it! Now I don't much care for the dark, even before things got fuzzy. But the thing about the dark, it makes a swell stashing spot. I've had a recollection. One more of my stashes buried in the shadows. I recall a spooky place. A spooky rock. Some call it a witch stone. But really it looks like a rock with a hole in it. I think it's spooky because it's in the dark. This lantern will light the way and the shovel should do the rest. Lantern invented by the squirrels to help find hidden treasures in the dark corners of the pine forest. Appreciate you letting me lean on you, stranger. Hope I can return the favor. Alright, so I guess I go to the darker places? I guess this is the dark place over here because it's kind of dark over here. Are the vines lit up now or something? Or what? Or can I go into here? Nope. This looks about right. What is this? Pine nut biscuit. Oh, my inventory's full. Well, oh, equip. How do I equip it? Oh, does it burn away the thorns or something? How do I get up here? Decent axe and chip at this. Okay, so it's not there. It's not down. Where do I go? Is this it? Is this where we're going? Oh my. Okay. Be very quick. My god. Okay. Good lord. There's a lot of fur tufts up here though. Which is good. Can I get through here? Yes. What is this? You discover something new. Visit the designated workstation to get further insights. I'm in a bit of a tussle right now. If you'd give me a moment. That's clearly not where I was meant to go, even though it really does feel like it should have been. I'm gonna go back and warm up. I don't think it's up here. Oh, this way, this way, this way, this way. For sure. Yoink. Okay, I assume there's gonna be baddies in here that I don't want to deal with. Okay, there's so much food here. Is there a witch stone in here? I'm not seeing a witch stone. No. Nothing, nada. Okay. So what the flick? Or unless it's in here. Is it in here? There's a backpack with some flint. I took the flint. And there's some mushrooms in here and a fur tuft. Yoink. I'm still not seeing a witch stone. So where on earth is this witch stone? I don't know, but it's starting to get dark, so I think I'm gonna go home. Unless it's in here. What is this? A storage chest. Okay, well, kinda already have one of those. I really should not be out exploring like this, because I'm gonna freeze to death. Alright, let's go. I don't know. Oh, honey, I'm home. I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep until tomorrow. And we're gonna go back. I remember there being like a path up here. Where does this go up here? Yeah, there's rocks up here. Where do these go? Hello? What's going on in here? Oh, there's a person. Hello. You look sad. Hello, Moss. Pine Sap, love, is that you? Sorry for the racket. You're not Pine Sap. No, you're far too small and mouse-like. I don't know who you are, but I'm Moss, and Pine Sap is my better half. About that. You've seen them! No, but I'm going to look. Thanks! That's the thing. They should be back by now. It's not like them to get lost. I'm the one who can't find my way out of a hollow log. And they'd be first to tell you that. We're tracking the white fox, have been for weeks. Well, white fox fur. It's perfect for trading and weaving. Pine Sap goes and gathers it up. They're incredibly brave. But it's been days since they left. I've been gnawing my paws to stubs thinking about them out there in the cold and wild all alone. Happened to me was twice like it fell, isn't that right? Ugh, what a rude noise. Pine Sap took the key to our pantry with them, didn't they? Not that I mind, it was the right thing to do. Things need to get done in a certain way. Well, I better put the rest of these posters. If you see signs of pine sap, let me know, won't you? Find signs of pine sap. Okay. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I will help to the best of my ability. Oh, there just seems to be lots of wood. There's some granite in here. Oh, it's the white fur. Okay, so collect snow fox fur tuft. I thought I was looking for clues, but okay. I guess that's clues that they aren't around to find them, so I hope they aren't dead. Kindling, I will take that. I'll leave the biscuit because I don't need it right now. This is a big area, girl. Another fur tuft. I can't get up there, not now. Can't go over there. Choosing to ignore the ant. And third fur tuft. We're going back to talk to Moss. Thank God you make footsteps because I would not be able to tell where I was going without them because I don't think there's a map in this. I'm back really quickly. I don't know how you didn't just go out and find those. That was really simple. Hello? No, not like that. Here, let me tend to the fire. Right, Pine Sap, thank you. Ah! Oh, it's just you. Hello, Mouse. Huh, don't worry, I haven't cracked. I talk to myself while I work, so I won't make a mess of it when Pine Sap comes back. Looks like you have something to tell me. I found some white fox fur. Oh, did you? What could this mean? Has to be good news, doesn't it? It's without a doubt a sign that Pine Sap was nearby. See how the bundle is bound so the hairs don't tangle? You've done pretty swell. They'll be impressed at what a solid track you are when you find them. Collect heavy key? Girl, what the fuck is that? I'm a mouse, not a frickin' sleuth. Ooh, what is this? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, I'm worried that it goes up into the pine forest up there and that we can't get to it yet. So we might have to go back and finish the Gnawtusk task and come back and do this. I'm going to probably correctly assume that this heavy key is the key to the pantry. Yeah, sister girls, I'm not seeing it in the area that I can get to, so this might be a come back later kind of moment. So I'm just going to collect all the chestnuts and stuff I find, and then I will go back home. Alright, I have slept in my inventory. We're going to go back and see if we can't finish that squirrel quest. Somewhere dark. I feel like it would be in here because there's all kinds of ants in here. It makes sense for like progress sake that it be in here, but it is most definitely not. Ooh, what's in here? Hello. Oh, there's a fur tuft. I haven't been down here yet, clearly. But it's just a backpack with a healing salve in it. Awesome. Perfect. What about over here? Oh, there's the witch stone. What is this? I don't know what that is, but I assume it's some kind of... Oh, I can craft the campfire kit now. So there's the witch stone. Dig that up. Okay, and I gotta give that to... Oh, I can expect it. The funny looking rock. Ooh, isn't that what Gnawtusk called a witch stone? So I'm gonna go back to Gnawtusk. I'm taking this for a tuft, thank you. Hello, I found it. Warm your pot with tinder and your kettle with some straw. Pour yourself a handy mug and hold it in your... Suppose he'll come back to me. Howdy, stranger. Happy hunting, I hope. Yep, I found your stash. Again. What did I do to deserve you, stranger? Ah, cute! Hell knows, I don't remember, but it must have been something special. No signs of the owl, though, eh? Sorry, folks say I was a lot more helpful before my head got bad. Suppose I have to take the word. They said it knocked the score right out of me. Forget a lot, but I'll never forget that. Not us, if you can't help the huddle, better off as Owl Chow. Ooh. Wait a whisker twisting second, that's it! I got a picture in my head, my biggest stash and my best hiding spot. There's a nest up high, just over yonder, big scary pine tree, pelts all around. I know I've asked a lot of you, can I ask a little more? Please, stranger. You still got that last stash to make it worth your while. Of course! Oh, thank you, I'd have to go. Take care, little one. Oh. Gnawtusk gave me direction to that tree where the owl's nest was. There was no time to waste. Oh, babies! The harsh, brutal bark of that tree seemed to stretch upwards forever. All my limbs ached with effort of pulling me further. But the fear of that owl swooping over at any moment helped to fight the fatigue. Auntie! When I finally reached the nest, I had no time to stop and think. Not while I had 3 young owls to contend with. Auntie had tucked herself out of reach of the owl's beaks, but not out of reach of my paw. That long journey home was a blustery blur. I dragged us both along, my paws numb from the cold. It wasn't easy, fighting through the biting wind and snow. but for Auntie it was worth it. I have not repaired that in my house. Maybe I should have done that. Auntie may have been out of the owl's grasp, but she was not yet out of danger. The medicine she had found in Nata's file stash had healed her just enough to offer us a chance to save her. Now the rest was up to me. Oh, I guess it fixed itself. Okay. Well, good for me, I guess. Learn. Yay! Better axe. Auntie, how can I help? Search. Stash of rare herbs, granite, yoink, and flax yarn, yoink, yoink. Okay, so I'm gonna put all this away. Auntie is home safe with us, so that's great, that's grand. I have a lot of rare healing stuff to heal her, so hopefully I can just use that to heal her instead of having to go make it. Can I talk to Auntie? Child, where am I?
Phew.
The Burrow, of course. Did you get the bag? I knew it would be coming for me. Thank you. Quite the little survivor after all. Not to see if the same can still be said for me. I will save you, Auntie! First, I will make a new axe. Can I make the new axe? Okay, I need a bunch. Oh my god. I need so much wool to make any of this. Okay. So, I can make 3 wool yarn. I can make the hat. That's it. Alright, so let's make the hat. Or I can make the pants. I'm gonna make... all of these give just 10 plus, so it doesn't matter which one I make. I'm gonna make the hat, and we'll definitely be keeping up with any more tufts that I find. Alright, wool hat. A simple to knit pattern providing average warmth. Auntie was the one who taught you to knit and keep the wool in a little bowl by your feet. I cannot knit, but I can crochet. Look how cute I am! Oh my lord. I look forward to getting the full outfit. Oh, I didn't make the axe. So I have to make the axe, which luckily I have exactly 1 wool yarn left. So craft the axe. And that craft all axes. Okay. Thought there'd be 1 more or something like that, but whatever. Attack damage 6, attack damage 8. So this is 2 more damage than the last one. So that's great. Alright, let's go to Knawtusk. I kind of liked my other outfit more. It looked much more traditional. It was cute. Okay, there's a tuft there. How do I get to that? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to be getting every tuft that I can find. Hello? First you make a fire, then you cut a gauze atop. Steep your tea and pour it, then you savor every... And it's gone. Oh, stranger, any news about my last stash? Here it is. Burrow! Shot my tail and call me a chipmunk, you really did it! Call me Echinacea, the whole kit and caboodle of chamomile. Echinacea. That's what it is. Not Echinacea, Echinacea. You know how I know that? Being Puppy Cat. There are over 50 types of turmeric. And don't get me starting on ginger. No, don't get me starting on ginger. Sorry about that. The huddle didn't care much for me yamming about plants. Guess what hit my head? Forgot to read the room. Anywho, thank you, stranger. Though I suppose you're not so much stranger anymore. Suppose now you're more of a friend. Now my memory isn't what it used to be, but one thing I remember about old Knawtusk, they always take care of their friends. Healing tea for Auntie! Legend says this tea will bring you back to the land of the living. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a whole heap of herbs to sort through. Be sure to stop in again soon, friend. Tea doesn't taste as good alone. Auntie, I have tea for you. Thank you, Knawtusk. I'm gonna saunter off a bit and see if I can't find any more fur tufts. I think I've been down here, like, all. I know I took a gander, but I didn't really explore it all. Hello? Anyone here? Oh, that's cute. I can walk through there. Okay, well, there's something there, but I can't get to it because there's a buggy in the way. Aha! And can I get through here? No, I need a flint pickaxe to get to that. Okay, I don't have that. There is granite and a recipe. I can make the most gorgeous bed in the whole world! Look at that! Another fur tuft? Yoink. Alright, babe, but I'm freezing, so I got to go. Okay, I'm actively freezing, but I should get home in perfect time. Okay, I'm gonna empty out my inventory. Auntie, I have tea for you. Ah, thank you, little one. Oh, what is that? Is that a better backpack?
Oh.
Feeling more like myself again, and I'm grateful to you for that. But I confess, I'm not used to being on the side of a rescue. For so much of my youth in the Northlands, I was a mouse others were relieved to see, bringing safety and comfort to burrows and camps. How times have changed. It's a strange and uncomfortable thing, you know, to find yourself not as strong as you once were. No matter how fast we may scamper, eventually time will catch each of us by the tail. Still, I'm not ready to stop running just yet.
Oh.
You've been so generous, child, and I'm so proud of the warmth you returned to this burrow. But I need my own bed. As soon as I'm well enough, I'll get out of your fur. I love you, Auntie, I love you. Oh, I hadn't even noticed daylight outside. It's been so long to take a breath of the open air. Since I held a fresh bloom in my hand, saving my own tea. I wasn't raised to lie in bed all day or to let my dear ones wait on me. Maybe there's something you could do here. I do enjoy a good project, and I miss my garden. Maybe there's something we could grow in here. I'll need a few planter boxes, of course. Would you be willing to help me, child? Yeah? Wonderful. Perhaps you can grow something for one of your teas. I can make planters! I need to build 2 planter boxes for Auntie. Let's do that now. I'll put this one right here. And I'll put this one right here. There we go. It overlaps that, and I don't like that, but it's whatever. Auntie, I built your thingies. Dear sweet child, these planter boxes, they're just perfect. You're such a generous young mouse, just like your mother. Anyway, I'm already full of ideas about what to plant. There are a few herbs in my guide that are just indispensable at this time of year. And flowers too, of course. You know, remember one night I spent on a cliffside road. The wind was howling against the rock and I just couldn't get to sleep, so I went for a walk. I found chamomile growing not 10 feet from my camp. Brewed it up, poured it out, took just a few sips, and I was straight to sleep. That night, I got the best rest of that whole trip. I learned something that served me well every day since. Trust the world around you to offer whatever it is that you need, and trust yourself to find your way to it. It might sound daft, but it's seen me through good times and bad. I'm gonna take a nap. And I've got a better axe now, so I think I'm gonna go... Well, let's check by Auntie's, because it said she needed her own bed, so maybe we can fix her house? Can we? It doesn't look like it. Let's go talk to Auntie. Are you feeling any better? Child? I was having the most awful dream. The owl. Here, child. Have I ever told you of the time I faced a magpie bird? I did. It was fully grown, too. I was enjoying a picnic with a few friends one afternoon in a clearing deep in the forest. Foolish, I know, but I suppose that the trees would give us cover. It wasn't long before the beast landed right on top of us, all beaks and feathers. My friends ran for cover, but the damn thing put its talon right through my sandwich. After I had used the last of my raspberry jam on it. Luckily, I still had the butter knife in my paw, so I took a few swipes. Bloodthirsty brute wasn't expecting that. I sent it straight back into the sky, not before I took a feather or two. But that was when I was a young summer mouse before the snow and ice. And a great many more of our neighbors were awake and above ground. One day they'll wake again. I only hope I'm still here to greet them. Who are you most likely to see, Auntie? There's a tough question. Surely you're going to ask me to play favorites. There's so many folks about then. Hedgehogs, squirrels, moles, all of them lovely. But if I had to choose, there was one cheerful academic I was particularly fond of. A mole named Willow, if memory serves. I remember thinking they were cool. Older. But I'll have caught up to them by now. Moles are much longer lived than we mice. So suppose we'll face old age together. That is, if I ever do get to see them again. Who knows where they are now? The winter will end. Unless it's like just a reality where it doesn't. Alright, let's go back up north to Moss, was it? I think their name was? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore Moss. I'm gonna go straight for the vines and hope I can cut them down. Because it said earlier that I might need a flint axe, and I hope I don't need one, because I don't really know where else to go right now. Can I cut this? Yes! It'll take a damn minute, but yes I can. Ha ha ha! Hello? Anybody? There's a backpack. With stuff I don't need, and a fur tuft. Yoink. Goodbye. Another area I can go over here. Some more vines. Hello? Oh, this goes into the Shadow Pines. Can I go see... Is there something to not get so damn cold over here with? I gotta go up. I gotta go up and then over. Hello, friend. Forgot to narrate so far, but he says that there's a special tea he wants. Say the Northlands are flush with useful plants of all sorts, and I'm not talking just tea. Now I know you know these parts off the back of your paw. If you can keep your eyes peeled for rare herbs to bring my way, I'd be happy to. Thank you, friend. It's like my tail yet again. Helen knows I forget a lot these days, but you'll help me remember what it's like to have someone in my corner. Okay, collect 1 stash of rare herbs and collect 5 of common herbs. Okay, but I'm gonna do the key first, because that was what I said I was gonna do. I'm not gonna get sidetracked. So let's go back down. Alright, we're back where we were. But the only way it seemed to go is up, back to this place. Maybe there's more thorns here I remember there being. Aha! Well, this is just where the thing is. Are there more? Yes. Hello, there's a person up here. I'm really cold. Fur tuft. Oh, and this. What is this? I will add Kindle. Okay. There's this. 2 more herbs. Can I go in here? Does someone live here? There's another fur tuft here. Some more elder tea. Another fur tuft. I don't know where this key is then. I don't know. I'm gonna sleep and do one more roundabout and see if I can't find it. Oh, they're growing stuff. They just do it. Okay, so I guess she just kind of does that. Okay, cool. Okay, how much wool? Okay, I can make 3. Okay, I still need 1 more to make the pants, and after that I'm gonna need a bunch more to make the shirt. All right, bedtime. Oh. Well, that was easy. Guess I'm just blind. Okay, ooh, what are these? The roan berry may be sharp and bitter, but it's reliably ripe long into the winter months. I have your key. There's no strangers in the wild, is there? Shouldn't be anyway. And that's just one of the thoughts making my head buzz today. Whatever you have to say, I'm grateful to hear it. I found a key. Oh ho! This is it! This is Pine Sap's key! Thank you! I'm gobsmacked! Would have been easier to find a lonely rabbit in spring. I bet they dropped it in pursuit of the fox. Bit clumsy though, and that's odd. Look, I have to... Look, I have to just pocket to put... Look, I have just the pocket to put this in for safekeeping. No sense in opening the cupboard now when they'll be back so soon. All the apples and herbs in my good heavy twine for mending the tent. I'd only make a mess. And you know how they like things just so. Not that they're strict or nothing. Not like that at all. They just know best is all. Seems like my Tom's trying to convince me otherwise. Well, what would Pine Sap do? That's the question. Pine Sap would wait for Pine Sap, and so will I. I truly don't know where I'd be without them. Is that like your whole deal? Do I not get anything for that? Yep, another snowy day. It is winter after all. I've been keeping busy though, don't worry about me. First, right, I push the furniture to the left side of the tent. But one of the tent poles is loose, and then I push it all to the right. I'd invite you in to have a look, but let me try pushing into the middle first, and then... Besides, I don't have anything to offer you in terms of libations. I've been drinking melted snow that's hardly fit for a first-time guest. What's that? Off the pantry. Yeah, it's still locked. I guess you think I should open it, huh? I just don't feel right about that. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get these things moved before you know who gets home. Do you, like, do anything? No, you just repeat the same stuff. Okay, well, kind of hoping I get something out of that, but I guess not. I'm gonna go to Gnawtusk and give him these herbs. Hello! You can sip it straight, or you can mix a special blend. Drink it with a stranger, or enjoy it with... Oh, hello, friend! Got something special for me? Here you go. I'm at a loss for words. Not because I forgot them this time. I promised you a special brew, and one thing I remember about old Gnawtusk, they always keep their promises. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, I can craft the healing brew and the different healing salves I've been finding. The special brew vine concocting should put some fluff on that wiry tail. Back in the huddle, this stuff was good as gold. At least that's what I tell folks. Truth is, the squirrels didn't care much for my hobbies even back when I was a kid. Once my memory slipped and I stopped pulling my weight, I suppose that was that. After all, what use is a squirrel who can't find their acorns? Huh. But you know what, friend? I'm so plenty useful if you have memory to sharp. Ain't cutting someone loose like that from the only home I've ever known. Well, I suppose it's a plenty awful thing to do to someone. You've done the most for me, friend. I feel like myself again, best I can recall. You stop in down then if you need a spot to sit and warm your snatch, okay? I'll have a hot mug of my tastiest brew waiting for you. So did he give me anything? No. I don't have any quests right now, so I don't really know what to do. But Auntie's home, so I guess I'm gonna go talk to her? Hello, Buffo, do you have anything new to say? Well, 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 aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Already you been rebuilding another Burrow. You best have done a good job, kid. That's some reputation on the line, that is. He is more British than Nata. I don't know why I did like a weird accent for Buffo. Although I reckon I've not been doing much to help that myself, the way I've been behaving lately. Leaving me unspawned in the forest. It's cold, that, in more ways than one. Still dwelling on that won't get the branch off my house, now will it? Nah, I'll need a good stone axe for that. Luckily I know just the house for the job. Now you see such an expert burrow builder, it'll be no trouble for you to get a hold of a stone and some twigs for us, will it? Ta, kid. Collected 2 pebbles and 5 twigs. I can do that real quick. Here's a good bunch over here. Perfect. Alright, let's go. I have your things! Good to see you. And look, you brought us a stone axe. Beautiful stuff. Ah! I'll be honest, when I heard your paws rustling in the leaves, I thought it might be... Me little toddler's been missing for too long. I'm not half worried about them, but it's getting worse. I don't even know if they're... well, it isn't bad to think about. Truth is, when I say I'm an old toad, I'm not messing, kid. I wouldn't make it out there in this woods searching. But you would. You've got explorer's blood, you know. And if you found our pollywog, maybe then I could make things right. It was easy to see that Buffo was worried about pollywog. And that they regretted the falling out, even though they didn't know how to say it. Buffo is realizing there is no use in pride without something to be proud of. Would you do that for us, Mouseling? Please. Yeah, I have no idea where to start looking, but I will do my best, and I'm gonna go home and make that pickaxe real quick. Hello, Auntie. Is something on your mind, child? You seem troubled. Moss is still worried about upsetting Pine Sap. Are you still... Oh, he's a hedgehog. Are you still worrying about your hedgehog by the lake? They've been on my mind too ever since you mentioned them. Hunger is one thing, but in this cold, and with the full larder in their tent, there must be some way to persuade them to open it. Moss? Moss. Why does that name sound so familiar? I believe I knew a hedgehog by that name once, but they were a bold sort, always planning something new. I deliver them thread for their weavings, beautiful complex things they were. Could it really be the same bright soul? Take this shawl next time you go to see them. I will. A gift made for me by my own Moss's paws. That should give us our answer. Alright, I'm gonna make this axe first, baby. Pickaxe, sorry. And I now have full granite tools. Hell yeah. But I think that's where I'm gonna end it off for this episode. Last episode didn't get many views. I didn't expect it to. I'm just making content for the sake of content as of right now. But if you're watching this point, I do have a return to an older series from last year around this time that will be making a comeback, so keep in touch. Be sure to come back next episode to see whatever the shawl does for Moss, and hopefully to find Pollywog. I have no idea where to go to find Pollywog. Not a clue. There'll probably be some boulders I can break with this granite thing, and I'll find them. We shall see next episode. Goodbye.